Hi, I'm Kieran. It's my first video on this channel. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think it's kind of cool. I've always wanted to make videos. I used to make like videos on Minecraft. That was really fun. I really liked editing. I like funny moments and stuff like that. But I thought I'd kind of return to video creation uh, in a more honest and uncut way, or at least uh, trying to be authentic as I possibly can. Um, See, this is like what I thought before I was starting to make videos. Like, okay, if I wanted to make a video, what would I even talk about? Um, so I guess we'll start with where my life is right now in terms of friendships. Let's go with that. Uh, I have a girlfriend, and I think she's like probably my only, like she's my only real friendship at this moment in time. That's not true. I just remembered another great friend. I have friends, but I think if you're watching this video and you understand kind of the vibe I'm giving off, a connection that goes deep, I don't really have, I used to have a lot. I used to have a few, I should add. I never really had any deep connection, and I didn't really, I yearned for it, but at the same time, I didn't want to put the effort in because the effort for you, you can't yearn for something authentic. You just can't. That I've noticed this ever since I was a kid, but I couldn't put words to it. And I think doing this video actually helps. But I've just like come to the realization, like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and I kind of let go of that, you know. Because like I went to parties and stuff, and I was a performer kind of thing, like as in I would just like try and make people laugh because that was the only way I could like be liked. But I'm sure I'm liked in other ways for sure. But that's how my mind was interpreting the situation. I think I'm a very kind person. I've always been kind, especially as a kid. And then through school, it got kind of it, it it morphed, and I think it was supposed to morph. And I think it was a good lesson for me to be a bit more selfish. You know, uh, I'll get into that another time because there's some interesting stories from like high school and stuff like that. But recently, I'm living in an apartment like kind of near the city. There's heaps of construction going on. Uh, there's there's homeless people. There's people on crack, um, and I'm away from most of my family. I have a good relationship with my parents, my sisters, again to a degree. But as I'm growing older, I'm 25 now. I just nothing in this world really interests me. And I used to think I was depressed, and for sure that got me depressed. But now I'm just kind of like, okay, what's next? Um, and what's next is God. So my mom is very Christian. I'm like looking at myself in the camera. I can't tell if that's really distracting. If it is, whatever. I'll get better at it because I'm very egotistical. I like to look at myself. It's a really bad habit. I've been trying to drain all my habits. Also, I'll get into that. There's a lot of things I can talk about, I'm realizing. But yeah, my mum is a Christian, and she's raised me on Christian values. I went to religious classes, but like, I never really took God or Jesus serious in any sense until I had a little bit of a spiritual opening uh, where I was like looking for more out of like, this physical reality. And what we have here is what's the point? I'm sure you've asked yourself that. The point is to just, from my understanding, is to burn up our karma from our past lives, um, so we can transition into the next life. But I'm actually not sure, because what do I know? I'm just a guy. But recently I've been going to church for the first time, and it's been tougher than I thought. I thought like I'd go to church and be like, oh, everything's so holy, and like it would just be like infested in my skin. But no, it was actually, it felt like I was questioning myself and all my desires, all I've ever wanted. That is the mind that wants things. And now I'm just like thinking, what does God want of me? And I've been thinking about doing YouTube. I think about streaming games. I like my job, I guess, but it's just like, nothing feels right. Yeah, and I almost had a breakdown today of just like, I'm running out of money. Not really, because it's a long story, but I have enough money. It's fine. But again, it's the mind wanting more and just like wanting to feel comfortable, but comfortable in what? Like, it's fine. Yeah. So recently I've been praying a lot, and this came to me, and I just want to talk to the camera. It doesn't really matter who's watching, and I think I have to like really watch myself if I'm like, so I'm like, oh, maybe I can turn this into money. Like I can like make a Patreon or something, or I can like, no, I don't want to do that. Like I just want to talk to the camera like a normal fucking person. Oh. So like I want to do things, but I always question my reason for doing it. I want to make sure the reason I'm doing it is pure, and that has got me like stuck in a lot of times. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. Man, there's so many angles I could go about this. I want to like make so many videos now and just like put them up on my channel and just see what happens. But what was the point? There's no real point. I'm just like, it's more of an introduction kind of thing. But I think the point is that if you're wanting to do something, just do it kind of thing and see what happens. And if it really doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But often than not, if God's grace is guiding you to do it, and just try it, even if it's your ego mind. And maybe, who knows, literally who knows what would come of it. Yeah. So this is what I've been kind of thinking about, you know, and like trying to get rid of all my addictions. I've stopped smoking weed. I ran out of weed, and I just haven't ordered more. But you know, I just don't want to be a slave to anything anymore. And coffee, I'm trying to stop that now, and I think I'm doing pretty good. It's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days without coffee, and I'm starting to see the emptiness inside me, which can be a little scary. But I notice the time just goes slower, which I kind of want anyway. I'm drinking a tea. I'm on teas now, and that's pretty good. And smoothies. I had a mango smoothie earlier. Pretty good. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do, you know? And then paradoxically, I don't at the same time. Like, I'm pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think I'll leave it there. But thanks for watching if anyone watched that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that actually. All right, peace.